Working here, you hear the phrase, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. Well, I love what I do, but it is still work. It is a lot of work. Coming up when I was younger, I played in punk and hardcore bands. I really liked that kind of lifestyle and looked at that towards the future because, I thought maybe it would be a good way to not have to get up early in the morning. That's the furthest from what my life turned out to be. Well, I had my first child. I was 20 years old when he was born, and I worked in a lot of, starting out I had nothing. I worked in a bunch of different factories. I pretty much hitchhiked back and forth. Working in a factory, it wasn't for me. It was the same shit every day. There was nothing different about my day. I pretty much punched the clock and punched out. My mind is always going. I'm always thinking of different things and looking at something and say, how can I do this? How can I make this work? I had a guy that was a winemaker, an old guy that was a winemaker, and he had extra wine barrels. One day he came to me and said, hey, before I throw these out, can you do anything with these? And I said, I messed around a little bit and I carved a few wine barrel heads, and one thing turned into another, and I started making wine barrel furniture. Being a furniture manufacturer in the United States is very challenging at times. The market that you're in, you're automatically competing with everything overseas. I learned early on that I can't compete with that. What I do is a niche market and caters to people that value that. If you want something that's made out of cardboard, there's plenty of places that you can purchase that. Everything that comes through here is a creation. Now we might make 1,000 of one creation, but it all stems from an idea. It all stems from a collaboration. The name Napa East came from an idea because we were importing so many barrels from Napa, and I like the idea of Napa being farming and still kind of thriving area, of course not just for wines but for other things. Figured being on the East Coast, we would just combine it and make it Napa East. With this company, we have several product lines. We kind of run the gamut from home decor to furnishings to we even, with Ember House, one of our product lines, where we do Nordic-inspired fire pits. With Napa East, we like to call it urban farmhouse. The urban farmhouse comes from the elements of industry and factories, the metal, combining that with reclaimed lumber and something that's got a little bit of a worn texture to it. Everybody that works here is here for a reason. they kind of made the cut. I'm a tough boss, but I'm a fair boss. I sweat right with these guys. I work with them. I work right beside them. Everybody here has a passion for what they do and enjoys what they do, and it shows in the work that we put out. The amount of hours I do and to put the blood and the sweat that I put into this, it really is, comes from one thing is, my family. I have a wife and 4 children, two boys, 2 girls, and they depend on me, and that's my fuel. My fuel is to give them the best life I can give them, and I'm very thankful that making furniture has given me that opportunity.